Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. For this one, we are going to start off with getting a major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot to see what major theme or idea it is that the universe and your spirit guides would like to talk about. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested in receiving a personal reading, just see the description box of this video. It should tell you everything you need to know. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So I don't know if you can hear like bugs and stuff outside, but that made me have a vision. I think it's is it a cicada? I don't know what it is. It's like those big black bugs, I think, that, you know, they fly, and I think they molt and they like leave their, well, not molt, I don't know what it is, but they leave like a shell wherever they land, and they come out of it. Is it called a June bug? I don't know. I don't know what it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, but if you do, I strongly recommend looking up the meaning of that. Something about it feels very spiritual. We have the Fool in reverse. So this definitely resembles a big beginning in your life or a big cycle in your life that is either waiting to happen or to be initiated, or that you've already tried to make happen but didn't really work out, like a false start. I just saw 222. I really feel whatever this cycle or this beginning is that had the potential to start, or has the potential to start, there's something about it that feels shadowy, unstable, not healthy. And I think you need to protect yourself from whatever this energy is, mentally, emotionally. If you do proceed with a beginning that's upcoming, proceed with caution. Go into it with no expectations. I'm going to get a minor arcana from the Prisma Visions Tarot to see what detail the universe and your spirit guides would like to highlight about this beginning, this false start, or this beginning coming up, this cycle coming up. I just saw 3, 4, 5. So you're being encouraged to trust that everything happens for a reason. Someone here might feel like they communicate with the universe and their spirit guides a lot with numbers, and there's just confirmation here for that. We have the 6 of Cups. So this is telling me, this is confirmation of needing to move on. And Jack is actually looking over here. And I'm actually thinking about something that I said in my head that just felt significant in the moment, but I wasn't sure why, but it was, I am Jack. So maybe your name is Jack, or you are Jack in this picture somehow. Maybe you are, I just saw 444, thinking about finding closure with something, moving on from something. And I think you're being encouraged to embrace this moving on, this healing. I think 444 was here to say that yes, if you find closure, you will create more stability, security, safety, whatever that means for you emotionally, physically. With the number 6, I feel like you're really being called to put yourself first and to get yourself back into a state of joy and peace, unbothered by the past or loss in general. This does feel like it's about a specific loss though, since it was more like detail oriented, I want to say. There could be something significant here about a job or applying for a job. I just saw 555, so maybe you do need to make changes at work or with what you do for work or to make money. Next, I am going to draw a card from this deck here. These are just cards that I've channeled and made myself. We're just going to use this card to look deeper, even deeper into this energy. And I have, don't control what you cannot, what I said about not being bothered about the past. I think I said also about things that you can't control, but if I didn't, it does feel like that is confirmation, not being bothered by things that you can't control. Right now you need to be focused on finding peace and reconnecting with your inner child or your creativity, with whatever makes you happy. The 28 on this card comes down to a 10, so that in of itself could be confirmation of an ending that will bring about a new beginning. I just felt the star here. So with whatever ending is coming, it's definitely going to be worth it. There's a lot of hope and inspiration afterwards. But I feel like that's only if you find closure. As I was saying with the 10, the universe and your spirit guides want you to connect with them more, because you don't have to find closure with this on your own. And I definitely think that there is deeper spiritual meaning with this closure, with ending this cycle. I just got a vision of the Death card. Yeah, there's a repeating cycle here that needs to come to an end. Maybe before you start a new beginning, after finding closure with this, you need to look inward first so you don't set yourself up for disappointment. You need to find closure with something so that way your vision, your judgment is more clear. I want to say more crisp, more clear. But now I'm going to get a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to see what your ancestors have to say about this situation. I definitely feel that in terms of your spirit guides wanting to connect with you and support you, your ancestors are definitely here, especially with seeing the number 444. We have be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, and spirits. So there's your confirmation. There could be a specific ancestor here that you know is with you, and they just want to remind you that, hey, I'm still here. You're still not going through this alone. But I feel like this be an open channel is more about communicating with the universe and your spirit guides, understanding your own psychicness or psychic abilities. I almost wanted to say understanding your own psyche. I definitely feel that you're being called to look inward for a reason, for a spiritual, important purpose. Maybe you do feel called to mediumship or communicating with spirits. But you need to first focus on sharpening your psychic abilities, or even just understanding them before you can use them. And the first thing to do is to heal, because I do feel like there is darkness in this energy that is distorting your judgment somehow. To wrap up this reading, I'm going to get a rune from this baggie of runes that I made because I'm broke and I can't afford to buy any. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, so I guess I'm broke for a reason. I don't know, maybe you're also broke for a reason. We have Pertho with the letter P, mystery, occult knowledge, randomness, coincidence, and secrets uncovered. Yeah, that's a very, very clear confirmation that healing is going to bring you the knowledge and the awareness that you need to be some sort of spiritual leader. Maybe like career-wise you feel called to do something spiritual. I saw 111, so definitely trust yourself when it comes to wherever you feel called in terms of your career. I just saw 1111. You're being reminded that your wishes and your dreams, they can come true. You just have to pave a path to make it happen. There could be a lot of mystery in your situation, and the best way to not make it so mysterious is to look inward more, to heal more, to know more, you know? And the last thing that I want to say, like I said about feeling that you communicate with the universe and your spirit guides with numbers, there might be some certain number sequences that you are seeing that seem random, but they're really not. I saw 1, 2, 3, so trust that you're seeing the numbers that you're seeing for a reason. I saw 12, 12. You're really being encouraged to communicate, to be honest with yourself about how you feel, and to set boundaries with yourself. I saw 1222, saying 122 almost. Change starts with you, and you're being called to, or the universe just wants you to be yourself and to trust that it's going to pay off, that naturally your abilities will improve themselves or show themselves through finding closure. It definitely feels a lot like trust the process type of energy. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, the like button show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating for the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really, really means a lot to me, and it always makes a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.